In some cases, results are still being collected from different constituencies, sub-counties, and so on. They have not arrived here, but we will get them. I think your interest today would be to know how have we so far fared. But this is nothing conclusive. This is nothing conclusive. But we have made some progress, and it is good progress, I would want to say. I thank the people of Lango, and I call upon all those other districts, sub-regions where we are going, to show the same sort of enthusiasm, so that at the end of the day, we have a picture as to what UPC looks like and what UPC can hope for in the 2026 elections forthcoming. Just only to show you what actually is taking place. As I've said, there is nowhere we have got full results. So far, results from Aleptong indicate that so far those results received from Aleptong so far 54,056 people participated, but we expect this number to go up. Apache, in fact, most of the results from Apache are not yet in here, but so far we've received from only one district, from only one constituency, that is Apache municipality. We've got indicates that 2,949 voters did come and vote in this exercise. Amola Tor indicates that so far, the results received so far, 43,488 have came out to vote. And Dokolo, 23,113. Kole, 37,727 came out to vote, with other results still being awaited. Kwania, 26,098 people came out to vote. Lira City, with some results not yet in from west and some from east. We have had 10,500 63. Lira district. This, as you are aware, is a big expanse of land coming from all over the way, all the way from Kole district and going up to Dokolo. So it is a curve. But so far, what we have got is 24,572. And Otuke, so far we've got 34,260. And then Oyam, with a lot of villages not returning in there, and we are still waiting for results from a number of these villages, but so far received is 21,631. Total so far received, results received so far, number of participants is 277,253 so far come out. But as I said, there are quite a number of villages that are still being awaited to bring in their results. And of those results, we had two candidates fighting for a share in those results. Akena, James Michael Akena, Michael Jimmy has so far garnered 272,973 of those 277,000. And Adim Enap Dennis has garnered so far 5,484 votes. We pray for them to continue doing well. We hope by the end of tomorrow, most of these results will have come back, will have come in. And that is when maybe we will be able to give you the final picture. But once again, I want to say, I thank the people of Lango for being enthusiastic about this exercise. This exercise is meant to try and rebuild our party, rebuild our structures. As you are aware, we are intending to put up a show at the national presidential elections. Whoever of these two will become our party president, we hope that he will also make a shot at the national presidency. The idea here, the idea of forming these structures, I cannot give you the structures so far. But the idea of forming these structures is to get those people that will campaign for our party president. when it comes to the time of campaigning nationally. We should have somebody, we should have people all over the country that will look for votes for our party president. This is the idea of doing this. And the idea of bringing these people down to the grassroots, the party, the presidential candidates, the idea of bringing so that you at the grassroots can see them, and when it comes to actual voting to nominate a party president, you will not have any excuse to say that so and so you didn't know. So and so we did not know. So that you can make an informed decision at the district conferences when you are making your nomination of your party president. So I want to tell everybody out there that please take interest in this and make sure that we are, you know who you are talking about and what you expect from him. Thank you very much, members of the press.
A quick question. The exercise started yesterday and up to now we still don't have all the results. What's happening?
Of course, Lango is not a small region. And this is not unique to elections. Elections are always like this. You may find somebody somewhere there has given even our transport structure, our transport infrastructure. It's not easy for somebody to move from a Leptom at the corner with the at the boundary of Teso and Karamoja to come with these results. It is not easy. You may not have had transport because they are using public means. We do not, as a party, we do not have transport infrastructure of our road. We are still depending on public transport. Thank you.
And then I also have a question. There is this political talk which always move around that UPC this time around will not again file candidates for president.
No, we have a very strong resolve. We have a very strong resolve to put up a presidential candidate. And this is why we are doing this. So that everybody, you get to know, and this is why we are putting before you both candidates that are vowing for our presidency, for the presidency of the party, so that you know who actually is who. We don't want that time to come and you say, we have never seen this candidate. Yes.
Could you maybe highlight how this exercise was being conducted here in Lango sub-region? And also, we used to understand that election of this nature would only be held during the delegate conference. How different is it from the ones that used to happen?
Yeah, it's not very different, because even in previous elections, we have always had an update of our structures. But because one, UPC has not had a presidential candidate since 2011, we don't want now people to think that for UPC it's a foregone conclusion. We shall not have a presidential candidate. This is why we are now bringing these people to come so that they can, one, they get an opportunity to mobilize you people. And you get an opportunity to know them. That's the only way. That's the only thing. But these results which I'm reading to you now have no effect, will not make any change when we go to the district. Both these candidates will go to the district conferences for nomination. Both of them. None will remain behind because you people of Lango do not like it. We shall send them back to your district conferences. And then the district conferences will actually do the actual nomination. I hope you understand. And when they do that, whoever gets 1/3 votes, whoever wins 1/3 of the districts of Uganda, 147 are there? Yes. Whoever wins 1/3 of those will be sent to the delegates conference to be voted for by the delegates, by the delegates from all over the country. One, to become our party president. Two, to take our flag and fly it high.
Then, also, I just want to understand the exercise.
We will have had their district conferences put in place, and then they will sit on the 3rd of July. They will sit on the 3rd of July to elect, to nominate one, to nominate the party presidents, and as I've said, whoever gets 30% of those districts will be forwarded to the delegates conference to be voted for by the delegates conference, which is the ultimate electing authority of our party president.
And the person who fails to raise that number, what will happen?
He will stage back.
In this election, is this turn-up what you expected in Lango? And what is your expectation in other regions?
Well, what we expected in Lango, as I said, we have got a number of constituencies that have not yet brought in their results. But this indicates, this is an indicative turnout, that definitely we are not doing badly. When by the time all the results come in, we will definitely have had what we expected to come in.
One of the candidates in the names of Adim Onap is claiming that this election is illegal and he is not interested in it, he is not mobilizing for it.
This is voluntary. This is voluntary. The idea of this is really to try and mobilize the grassroots. If he is not interested in mobilizing the grassroots, I cannot force him.
In other words, his opinion poll. How can they fare? Go and sell yourself.
So, you heard something else?
Yes. How many people here are registered members of UPC? In the entire Lango sub-region, how many people are registered?
I need to look at the data bank to tell you exactly. But the registered members of UPC are over 1 million people.
In Lango?
Yes.
Thank you for watching Lango News Channel. Please subscribe for more updates.